Hi guys, and welcome back to Marie's Acrylic and Gel Nails. We're still at part 4, but we're in our second part of bacteria and other funguses. So we've talked so far about bacteria and viruses. Now we're moving on to funguses and mold. So fungi is a general term for a vegetable parasite, which includes all types of funguses and mold. The type of concern to a nail salon are nail funguses and molds that are both contagious. They can spread from nail to nail on the client and from client to the nail technician. Now, I'll just open up my lady's book and I'm going to show you that there is that bluish yellowy green. That is a fungus or a mold. Okay guys, on the nail bed. That is what you're looking for when you're looking at your client's hands. So nail fungus usually appears as a discoloration in the nail. It spreads towards the cuticle. As the condition matures, the discoloration becomes darker. Funguses may affect the hands, the feet, the nails. Clients with nail funguses must be referred to. Again, I am not one of these, nor are any of you. They have to go and see a doctor. Nail mold is a type of fungus infection caused when moisture is trapped between an unsanitary natural nail and products that are put over the natural nail, such as tips, wraps, gels, acrylic nail products. Nail molds can be identified in their early stages as a yellowy green spot that becomes darker in the advanced stages. If the nail has been infected for a period of time, the discoloration becomes black and the nail softens and smells bad. If these conditions exist, the nail will probably fall off, and again refer the person to a doctor. Exposing the natural nail. You should not provide nail services for a client who has a fungus or a mold. But the client may want you to remove any artificial nail coverings to expose the natural nail. After the natural nail is exposed, the client should be referred to, a doctor. You should wear gloves during removal of artificial nails and follow the manufacturer's directions for removal. When the artificial nail has been removed, discard all orange wood sticks, files, and any other porous products used. So you only want to use disposable implements and stuff to remove the artificial nail. Completely sanitize all implements, linens and table surfaces before and after the procedure. Prevention. Nail mold and funguses may be avoided by following sanitary precautions. Do not perform nail services for clients who have discolorations on his or her nails. Do not take shortcuts in any sanitation steps when performing artificial nail services. Guys, it is so important, and I will at some point again refresh everybody on how and what I use to sanitize all my equipment. So we're next going to talk about parasites, crickets, I'm spelling that wrong. Infection. And the immunity of infection. Okay, so these are our next topics. So the first one is parasites. They are multi-celled animals or vegetable organisms. They live off living matter without providing any benefit to the host. For example, an example of a vegetable parasite infection is a ringworm. Animal parasites are responsible for such contagious diseases as scabies, itch mites, and lice. Again, if the client has a ringworm on their finger, a doctor is where they're referred to. And we're going to put arrows to all of them, because we are not doctors. What we are doing is stopping diseases, viruses, whatever, from affecting our other clients. Rickettsias are small organisms that bacteria and are smaller than bacteria but larger than viruses. They cause typhus, Rocky Mountain spotted fever, fleas, ticks, and lice carry rickettsias. Okay? Again, we need to refer to doctors. An infection occurs, so we're going to infection, when the body tissue is invaded by diseases caused by microorganisms such as bacteria, viruses, or fungi. Microorganisms establish themselves and multiply in the body tissue to produce tissue damage. At first, the infection is usually localized. If the infection spreads to the bloodstream, it carries toxins to all parts of the body, and it is called a general infection. Blood poisoning is a type of general infection. Immunity to infection. All living organisms have defenses or an immunity against infections. Immunity is the ability of the body to resist disease and destroy microorganisms when they have entered the body. Immunity against disease is a good sign of health. Immunity can be natural, naturally acquired, or artificially acquired. So, to explain them a little bit more, a natural immunity, by keeping our bodies healthy, we are able to fight off microorganisms before they can grow and cause diseases. Our bodies fight infections in three ways. We have a protective layer of unbroken skin. We naturally secrete perspiration and digestive juices that discourage the growth of disease-causing microorganisms. And our blood contains white corpus and antitoxins that kill germs that are encountered, the poisons produced by them. Okay, I've still got 10 minutes. Naturally acquired immunity. After fighting off diseases, antibodies and a type of protein molecule remain in the bloodstream ready to fight other attacks of microorganisms that cause disease. So artificial, that's pretty self-explanatory. That's an injection of a serum or a vaccination that introduces a small dose of the disease-causing microorganism into the body. This small dose simulates the body's growth of antibodies that fight the disease. So we can now take all this off. So how does this information help us? So we're going to talk about how infections breed in cells. Most bacteria, viruses, funguses and other disease-causing germs enter the body through the nose, mouth and small breaks in the skin. They can also enter your body through your eyes, your ear and your ears. You are at risk of becoming infected or transmitting infections to your clients because you come in constant contact with germs in the salon. Some of the most common sources of infection include, so let's say, contaminated manicuring tools or equipment, your client's hands and feet, your client's or co-workers mouth, nose and eyes, and should be you, because you can do it yourself too. Opened wounds or sores, sorry for my head, and objects throughout the salon. Okay, so we've got this list. So I'll just underline this so we know that this is the title still. So let's talk about number one, which is contaminated manicuring tools and equipment. Bacteria and other germs multiply at a very rapid rate in places such as dirty nail files, nail clippers, manicure tables and towels. So your client's hands and feet. Each new client who walks into your salon brings a whole new set of germs. When you perform a service on this client, you are at risk of being infected by these germs. When you perform artificial nail services, you risk trapping your client's germs between her natural nail plate and the artificial nail. Your clients, your co-workers in your own mouth, nose and eyes. Anyone in the salon who has a cough, is sneezing or has a runny nose is a fountain of germs. Open wounds or sores, infected fluids may be transferred from one person to another through opening wounds. and objects throughout the salon, germs collect on chairs, tables, towels, bottles, brushes, and everything else that is exposed to air in the salon. They collect on the fixtures in the restrooms and especially the door handles. So now we know how it spreads through our salons. So I will finish cleaning off my whiteboard. I'm going to end this here, and we're going to move on to a new topic in the next video on how we can stop this and prevent this happening in our salon environments, and how we can protect ourselves and our customers. So guys, stay tuned to the next video. Until then, please keep safe, and I'll talk to you all soon.